So we hear a lot about finding and strengthening your strengths, right? Sure, you should figure out what it is that you're really good at, then yes, strengthen it to give you further leverage on that unique ability that you were designed to bring here on your own personal journey. So that's a good idea, but do not neglect. You must also find and strengthen your weaknesses. Not all of them. I'll never be good at singing or car mechanics or the Rubik's Cube. I'm talking about those attributes or skills that you are not good in, but are critical to you and accomplishing your important goals and aspirations. You must attack those weaknesses. I remember a time many years ago, back when I was working out 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. I was working out at Gold's Gym in South Beach, Miami, and I complimented this bodybuilder dude on his calves. I know, weird, but you should have seen them. They were crazy. My calves were something I always struggled with. I had all the typical calf exercises in my own routine, but they never seemed to grow like my other muscle groups. I just figured that they were kind of like your jaw muscles, right? No matter how much you work them out, they aren't really gonna change much. You either have great calves or you don't. So I asked this guy what he did to have calves like that. He explained that he lost many bodybuilding competitions in the past because his calves were his weak spot. All the work that he put into developing the rest of his body was eliminated because of this one glaring weakness. He said, then I decided I would just attack them. I wouldn't work them out like the rest of my body. I would double, triple, or quadruple the focus, intensity, and emphasis that I put on them in my weekly training cycle. He proceeded by saying, and guess what? My weakness has now become one of my greatest strengths. But even if it was just no longer a weakness and only matched the rest of my growth, it would have been a great victory. However, in order to accomplish that, it required me to multiply the intensity on that one area just to bring it up to even. I learned a very valuable lesson that day in the gym. Not just about bodybuilding and my calves, but about building my life. If I have a weakness, one that is essential to my achievement of one of my goals, I can't just work on it. I have to attack it. If it's truly a weakness, then it needs more attention than the other aspects of your development that come easier and faster. So this morning, what is the one essential skill or attribute that is essential to your goals, your mission, to achieving your greater purpose in life, but you are weak in it and it's holding you back? It's limiting you from reaching your full potential. What is it? Is it sales? Is it persuasive communication? Is it public speaking? Is it leadership? Is it emotional intelligence? Is it self-management, self-control? Is it being able to keep your focus? Is it writing? Is it networking? Is it financial management? What? Pick one, the most important one. Tell us what your one is, and then start working on it today. Start attacking it. A woman is in a hospital having an operation when she has a vision of God. She asks God how long she has left to live, and God tells her she has 30 years left. Upon waking up from surgery, the woman considers the next 30 years and decides to make some changes. She books herself for a tummy tuck, a facelift, liposuction, fillers, you name it, she has it done. After being released from the hospital and feeling glamorous, the woman sashays across the road, gets hit by a bus, and dies. In front of God, she asks, why? You told me I had 30 years left to live. Why did you say that when it was clearly not true? God shrugs his shoulders and said, well, hell, I didn't recognize you. Batman invited the Justice League over to his place one night to discuss Bitcoin investments, but Superman refused to go. Why? It was crypto night. How do you cut the ocean in half? With a seesaw. Bet you didn't see that coming, did ya? When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Look, listen to all you grown up. My neighbor, mine, is mad about his wife for sunbathing in the nude. But me, I'm on the fence. My neighbor said that he's going to put up an electric fence to keep me off. But I'm dead set against it. Jokes, people, just jokes. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you on the flip side.